Hey now. Bobby's back from The Difference is Doing It. And back on the first try because I'm high-tech Bobby. Oh man, I love it when it's a stress-free startup and it all works on the first run. Oh look, I got some hey nows to give out. I see X to the Z up in there.
Hey now.
I see Jory.
Hey now.
Jordy up in there. Oh yeah, and there's John Holcomb
Hey
down
now.
there. You all get a hey now. And Micah, I see you up in there.
Hey now.
I think I saw my man, Disc Dude Mo, Eric,
Hey now.
Mark Cummings, all you fools that are in here first. You wouldn't be in here if you didn't have any soul. Alright, let's before I just start running my mouth and babbling all damn night, what do you say we get this thing going? There's no need for us to pump the brakes and wait for all these other fools that are showing up a little bit late. Here's the plan, alright? You saw on the little thumbnail thing that we're doing splatter spins this time. I don't know if you're picking up a theme, but spin dies with stuff all, you know, funky beds all over it. That's sort of what I'm going with these days. Here, look, let me switch it over to the... wait, did I do that? I'm going to turn my hat around so it's not in the way. Eric, I see you.
Hey now.
Okay, like this is kind of what we're going for at the end. I think what we're going to do to this one is do a little glue masking around here, and then I'm going to spin another layer over top of that and just add a little bit more flavor to this one. And then when it's all done, I'll do some shading on the inside here to make it look like the splatter isn't on top, but it's actually dropping down into the disc. I hope it looks cool. Okay, and then look, I got this one that's one step back where I already did the bed dye, and I don't know if you can tell, but I glue masked over that thing. You can see it in the glare there. And then we'll spin this one together, and then we'll move one more step back in time, and I got this one here that's ready for us to do a funky bed and then stick this one in there, or as my man Tommy would say,
D in the B.
that's what we'll do with it. We'll put the disc in the bed. Patrick, I see you.
Hey now.
Hey now. Oh, Lord Xander Zaretsit. X, your Twitch name is Lord Z. Alright, you need the James Brown sound effect for that. Alright, so that's the plan. We're going to knock off all three of these discs, one step each. And then, you know, I should have them, you know, finished up in the next couple days to post and to show off. And maybe some of you nutbags out there, Jimmy, I see you.
Hey now.
Maybe one of you nutbags out there, you know, maybe you'll want to buy one. And then have your own. Oh, Mustard Blaster up in here.
Hey now.
Let's get another Bobby Bird. How good is that sound effect? Keep on doing it. All right, so what do you say? Should we get it started? Let's do it. I'm gonna do the high-tech Bobby thing again. Boom. All right, now we'll move this sucker up over here, and then look, already prepared is this clear glue bed right here. Okay, which is only gonna be a base. I already accidentally stuck my arm into it like 2 seconds before I had to start the stream, but it's ready to go. But we're not going to do it like clear glue this time. We are going to do kind of like my main man Austin from Dies by Red. He does his Floetrol beds with a base of clear glue and then some white Floetrol over top, and then puts the Floetrol up in there. Oh, nickname 710. Yo! I'm so stoked you're catching one too. Here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to give you like... Can you give me two? Can you give me two, nickname?
No, I'm gonna ask for two. Can you give me two? 2 times.
That was just for you, nickname 710. So I'm gonna run some white Floetrol over top of this sucker, and then we'll put the Floetrol stuff in it. Here's kind of like the thing. What it does is it doesn't allow like your Floetrol mix that we'll use in a minute here to like sink as much into the Floetrol. That's one thing. All right, Nick, if you're gonna give me two, how about give me three? Wait a minute. That is from my single favorite James Brown song. It's called Get It Together, Part 2. If you really want to know, you can check that out. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start by covering this bad boy up with some white Floetrol, just on the top. Look, real simple, just like this. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn... Oh. Oh, Jimmy. I'm going to try to shake it every time. Jim, you're a total stud. Thank you. Oh, my main man, Bawana Bob from College Park's up in here.
Hey now.
Hey now, Bob and Bob. I know you're funky, you know how? You'd probably be somewhere else if you didn't have soul. Alright, we'll finish covering this sucker with some white Floetrol. I'm going to do my best to get through this in an hour, as always. But if we're going to be doing some spinning together, like on this second disc, golly, I'm so OCD, and it takes me forever to do some simple fades. But I'm moving quick now because I'm aiming for an hour. Okay, we're going to stick with the Dies by Red theme here, and go with a lazy wavy type design, at least to start. Alright, if you haven't checked out Dies by Red, that's his Instagram name. I don't know where you've been. Definitely check him out. But you can see him do his funky lazy wavy designs on our YouTube channel. It's one of like the other Basement Disc Diary videos. Oh, I see you, Bobby Barnett, up in here too.
Hey now.
Hey now. Alright, so now I'm just going to do some of these across this design. First one, orange. How about next one, Sonic Blue? Oh. My man John Hall has officially entered the chat. John, you're a total stud. I'm going to give you a James Brown sound effect. Funky as you want to be up in here. Alright, next is Sonic Blue. John, welcome back. Oh no. We officially have a Sonic Blue booger that is keeping this from coming out. Let's hope I got it. I did not. I'm just going to try to... Oh, look, it's coming out the side. It's not even coming out the tip. Oh my god, what a disaster the Sonic Blue was. Oh, look at that. That's... Don't try to fight your way past a Sonic Blue booger. That's the lesson there. But the good news is, it's not a big deal. We can take care of that. Oh. I just made a little neon purple. Oh, I forgot. I was going to turn on the beats. And then John interrupted me with his super chat. Super chat. Let me get the beats going for you guys. Okay. There's some background beats. John, the love is mutual. I'm guessing I missed one or two of you out there popping in, so I'm going to give you a hey now.
Hey now.
And I'm going to give you another hey now.
Hey now.
That was like the sexy hey now. Sexy hey now. Alright, let's get back and try to do Austin a little bit more justice with our lazy wavy design. This looks like a confetti explosion right now. Oh man, can you tell he's way better at the lazy wavy than I am? Alright, next I'm going to go with some red. Here's... Oh, no, we powered right through that red booger. All ups and downs. Alright, now I'm going to have to get a color to replace the Sonic Blue, which I'm sure that's not going to leak all the way down to the table. Cross your fingers. Alright, how about, what color is the disc? Light blue? I don't have a lot of yellow in here. I'm just going to use what is in here. Oh, Eric Heath's up in, and Justin in here too. I'm going to give you guys a... Oh man, that's all the yellow I had. Wait, what about this? I got a little squirt bottle of yellow. 90% sure this is Floetrol, not lotion. Yeah, definitely Floetrol. Alright. This is starting to happen. I think a little more purple. Try to put one more color in. Green probably wouldn't go with that, right? My colorblind eyes are terrible sometimes at picking out the right colors. Oh, Jordy, I want to read all that. I'm all wet. Come on, bro. I'm trying to work here. Man, I should have refilled some of these Floetrol bottles before I got started, because these suckers are empty. All right, I got a little bit of Caribbean blue. I'm gonna use it up. Oh, there's a little Caribbean blue booger too. Okay. Okay, I'm kind of feeling this. I don't need to throw any more dye in there, I don't think. And I'm going to try to get some of it off of my hands. Okay. Okay, I need some James Brown sound effects before I keep going. Someone might drop the horn or something over here. Alright, I'm gonna give this just a little pop, blowtorch action. Get the bubbles out. Just like that. Alright, now I'm on the fence post here. I don't know if I want to spin it or swirl it. I think because it's a splatter, I'm going to swirl it so it's like a little more random than a swirl. Okay, yeah, now I can see out of these again. Alright, are you ready? I'm going to do a really, really slow, super slow swirl. Oh my god, it's so hypnotic. Oh, I can't, yo, John, you're trying to make me dance when I got all this Floetrol up in my... As soon as I put this down, I'm gonna shake my moneymaker for you. But you got me in the one spot that I can't stop what I'm doing and shake my moneymaker. Oh, it's getting a little quicker. Slow down, Bobby. Oh my god. Oh, I freaking love it. Okay, John, this one's for you. Yeah, maybe I should give myself something to move to. Alright, now I'm gonna give it, I see a couple more bubbles, so I'm gonna give it one more little pop 'em. Okay, and this is what I was talking about, something a little more funky than just spinning things out. Okay, now I got the disc right here. we're going to stick the disc in the bed.
D in the B.
Oh, Alan Eckery, the OGest of OG TDIDI All-Star OGs. He's up in here too. I'm gonna give you a new Bobby Bird sound effect. Alan, I hope you were saying yeah while I played that for you. All right, let's stick the disc in the bed. All right, I'm gonna line. So I got just this little spot. So I want to make sure that I get that into like my favorite spot on the bed. Okay, which I'm thinking is like in this zone right here. Yeah, totally. I'm going for it. I'm going for it, honey. Okay, I got it lined up. Boom.
D in the B, and he did it that time. He didn't get close to the B, he put it in the B.
Right in the B. Oh, my man Tommy. I love him. I get to see him again this weekend for the first time in a long friggin' time. Alright, I'm moving this to the dehydrator as carefully as I can. This is one of the things I like about having a roller chair. I did it. Stick that down on that, right down in there. Turn this on. Alright, I'm gonna cook that for 2 hours at about 120 degrees in the food dehydrator. For all you that are wondering. Most of you who are here know about that stuff. But if you don't have a food dehydrator, let that action sit overnight. It'll come out jamming, but really these Floetrol beds, they like a little heat, if I'm honest. Alright, I'm gonna get this yellow mess of Floetrol off my hands now. Oh, is it 2 times again? Because we're gonna start the second disc. Good God! Alright, so now we're gonna take this one on, which, you know, it's kind of like the one we just did, just a step or 2 further. For those of you that got here since I showed this off earlier, you know, I've obviously already done the bed dye, but then I glue masked it as well, which you can kind of see on there in the glare. So all that splatter is covered up with glue. It's masked. All right. Let me just get this centered up on the turntable. This is where I have to pay attention to time, because guys, like, you have no idea how easy I make it to watch the spin dyeing in the videos that I produce, because I kick them up to like 20 times super speed. Watching me spin dye in real time, oh man, we'll see how many of you last. Give me that center point. Got it. Got it! Alright, I got some colors already laid out here. Okay, look, here's what I'm going to try to do. We'll see if I can pull it off. But you can see on this one, stop spinning. You can see on this one how I did like opposing fades, like starting the heavy part of the fade here and working in, and the heavy part of the fade here and working in. I'm going to try the opposite on this, where I'm going to do the heavy part of the fade here and fade that way, and the heavy part of the fade here and fade that way, with a couple pinstripes in between. Which on this, it's supposed to make it look kind of like convex. Ideally, if I do it right, fading the other way, it'll make it kind of look concave in that section. We'll see how it goes. Oh, WPKO. Hey now.
Hey now.
Alright, let's do this. Alright, I want my fade to be, I think I'm gonna do my fade in red, and I'm gonna do a couple pinstripes in between. John, you're a total stud. I love you for it. pull out this whole big bucket of brushes here. This is my, like, I made this brush thing here. You can, it's just a tissue box, and I cut up some cardboard. Bang. All right, I need a pinstripe for this guy right here. Thinnest pinstripe ever, but it's gonna work. Trying my darndest to keep my big melon out of the way, but if it's in the way, just look at this side of the disc, and you'll see what's happening. Okay, I don't know if I've ever given this piece of advice in the rest of my spin dyeing videos, but it's like super careful to put the brush down as carefully as you can so you can get it right back in the right spot. But just as important is pulling the brush up off the disc slowly and carefully, because otherwise it can like flail out and then leave like a thing that you weren't going for. You probably, you know, you weren't going for it, and you get the, oh, is that SPB up in here? Squad. Squad. Not enough dye. I don't know if the rest of you have seen the Money the Deer video on YouTube. If you have, you know what I'm talking about, like Sean Paul Bernard. Squad. Alright, I mean, that's what I'm going for, but can you tell that one's thicker than the other? Or is that this is where the OCD part of me really can make some of these spin dyes pretty friggin' long. Alright, I'm not gonna obsess much. Alright, let's do a yellow pinstripe in between those two. Oh, careful now. Yellow. That's what I want. Right there. Oh my god, right there, just like that. Boom. Alright, now I'm going to do a couple opposing red fades on either side of that. Which I'll need a Q-tip here eventually. But I am going to start with a brush. Just so that I can get like a hard edge on my fade. Thicker brush. Yeah, this guy. Start this one on this side, then I'm going to switch to the Q-tip. I'm in the zone. Adam Downs up in here.
Hey now.
Oh, and a hey now for John.
Hey
And a
now.
hey now for Brady.
Hey now.
And a hey now for anybody else I missed.
Hey now.
You can tell that when I get into this spin dyeing part, like I totally... I fall into that hyper focus mode and like totally forget that I'm doing a live stream here. So I hope you guys are good at talking amongst yourselves. I know with my main man X to the Z up in the chat, there should be plenty to talk about. Alright, now to the Q-tip. Okay, that's not bad for a first run on a fade. A lot of you know I'm colorblind. I'm terribly colorblind, but my eyes pick up contrast really easy, which is one of the reasons why on these fades I totally obsess, because I want... There's a little William Shatner sentence for you. I want the fade to have that like near perfect grade to the contrast. Okay, it's not a bad start, but we need to balance this out a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get myself a little cap, just a little cap's worth. This acetone here. This part's hard with shaky MS hands. That's probably enough. Set that guy right on the Disc Dies by Emily Dinosaur. And then I'm gonna get one of these fatter Q-tips. These are great. And I'm gonna even this sucker out some. It's not terrible for a speed fade. Alright, good enough for me. Now we'll make the top side match. Not bad. A little brush touch up on that one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright, let's just do a couple more little pinstripey guys up in there, just to kind of close out some of that space. Switch over to... yeah, let's put some grape in there. This size grape. Oh, you got soul. They're gonna be all right. What do you think? A little more? Oh, my man Dave's up in here.
Hey now.
Oh, and I see you, little boy.
Hey now.
And Todd Cannon.
Hey now.
All you fools. Keep on doing it. Right, I'm debating what I want to do inside that here now, and it's only going to show up like right there, really. I think I'm going to do a third purple stripe, or grape. Okay, here's another thing I obsess over regularly, is when I do lines of pinstripes like this, 1, 2, 3, is that they're all spaced out evenly. And you can see how there's the space right here is bigger than this space. That's why when you do 3, if you're going to do 3, it's so much easier to do the outside ones first, and then to get the middle one last, and to get that in the middle, as opposed to like trying to measure, you know, match this space to this space. There's ways to fix it, obviously, but I didn't think I was going to do 3 until I had 2 down, and I just thought, yeah, that's not enough. Good God! Alright, so if you do space them poorly, what we can do is fatten this middle one up a little bit on the top side. And try to balance that negative space in between them out. Keep on doing it. Alright, I can dig that. I don't think it needs too much more. Alright, I'm going to call that boom. Now, I'm going to stare at this one for a day or two, or maybe a day, and try to decide if... What color is this? Purple. Purple. Oh, man, I have a lot of purple brushes in there. I'm going to debate, I decide if I want to do a glue mask over top of this, okay? Or if I just want to leave it how it is. Here's what I'm going to do, though. Just to make this stream a hair more exciting, I'm going to peel this glue mask off just so we can see what it looks like. And then if I do choose to mask up the spin die, I'll just cover these parts where I'm covering back up. Dope. There's the perfectly picked scab right there. I know some of you love that. Okay, I can dig that. I definitely am, just looking at it right away. I am going to do some glue masking on this outside just to darken it up a little bit to kind of go with that. Okay, but let's switch over to the next one where we actually are going to do some glue masking. This guy right here. Which, I'm going to put this away like that. First thing I need to do though is get this centered for the type of glue mask design I'm going to do. Keep on doing it. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I always forget about that. Good. It's good. Alright, now for this glue mask design, I'm going to do like the kaleidoscopy design that you see me do all the damn time. And this one here, I already peeled the glue mask off of this part. So I'm going to have to go back over and cover these like blobs that come into this faded section here. But I'll do that off camera after we make this design. And how many? Oh my gosh, I got 18 minutes left. I'm gonna have time to do a giveaway. I'm totally gonna have time to do a giveaway for all you crazy nutbags that are here hanging out with me on a Monday night. I can't believe there's 30 fools in here watching me do this. But I know you got soul. Alright. So first step for this, you've all seen it done 100 times. We're just going to cover this outside section with some glue. Like this. Oh yeah, get it all on there. I think that's going to be enough. And now I'm going to start this sucker spinning again. And I'm going to spread the glue out with my finger. Oh, maybe it wasn't enough glue. Once I turn that on. Doggone it. I need a bit more. Around there. A little bit more for the outside. Keep on doing it. You guys didn't even know that sound effect was coming. I think that's good. I think it's good. Alright, let's wipe this glue off. We'll get this sucker spinning again. And how about one of these plastic brushes? They're like nice and rounded at the moment. Where's that purple? There's the purple one we just used. Alright, now I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna press it down into the glue and start doing up and downs. And you'll see the kaleidoscope start to form. I'll try to make sure my head's not in the way for you. I'm gonna go like this, just so I know where my fade ends. I'm having a hard time seeing it through the glue. Alright, here we go. Little more. Yes! I love it. I love it. This is purple. This little guy that makes this easier to pick up. Try to bring this up to the camera so you can see. Oh, you can totally see that glue masking. Oh, hey now, John. And Todd. Alright, you see that. Alright, now I'm going to take this and stick it in the food dehydrator. Put the other disc. Let that glue dry. And afterwards, I'm going to go back. High-tech, Bobby. I'm going to go back, like I said, and fill in the gaps over top of like the parts of the blob that came into that spin. Okay? Now, since we finished, oh my gosh, it's only 8:45. We got like 15 minutes here. I thought if I have enough time for all these nut bags that are hanging out with me, I'm gonna do another giveaway. Okay? So we're going to do a giveaway. I got this one right here. Need to switch back. High-tech Bobby. This is just a real simple Rock 3 that I dyed, I don't know, however long ago, and then just like forgot about. So it's been sitting on my shelf, not doing a damn thing. It's begging for one of your bags. So here's how we're gonna do this, okay? Switch back to my face. All right, now we're gonna play, normally we've been playing Name That James Brown Tune, okay? Oh wait, Jordan, you got a question and I'm looking at it. When I drag through the glue like that, my valleys fill back in and then don't get much dye through the disc. Okay, I know what you mean. I'll give you two pieces of advice, Jordy. One, when you're dragging it on your finger like this, whoops, I should switch the camera. When you're dragging it on your finger like this, smear a thinner layer, okay? So like press harder, spread it out more so it's a bit of a thinner layer. Second, when, you know, you can say push harder with the thing, that's not really it. But as soon as you get the glue design in there, straight to the fan or the dehydrator or your heat lamp, whatever. So you saw that. As soon as I was done with it, picked it up, stuck it in the dehydrator, because that doesn't give time, that doesn't allow for as much time for the glue to start to accrete and come back together like that. Boom. Okay, so here's, let me just make sure. Okay, I'm on the right page. Okay, so last time we did, and a few times before that, we did Name That James Brown Tune. We're gonna do something similar. This time, instead of naming that James Brown tune, I'm gonna play a James Brown lyric, or half of a James Brown lyric, and one of you fools, the first one who types it into the thing, the rest of the lyric, the next lyric, wins this Rock 3 right here. Champion Rock 3. It's actually an F2 Rock 3, but who's counting? Okay, so are you ready? Here's the thing. Get your friggin' James Brown fingers typed ready, because I think that someone's gonna get on this one quick. I'll play the James Brown lyric, you type the next lyric, the rest of the lyric, and you get this disc. Are you ready? Such a fool. All right. Are you ready? Get your James Brown Titan fingers ready. Mark, you too. Here goes. Go! Whoever gets it first. And like, it doesn't matter if you're on Facebook or YouTube or the Twitch. It's all gonna come up into the screen thing first. See that? 2 of them popped up right away. 3 of them popped up right away. First one by a hair, just beating out Jim Seymour, was the Throwing Dead. Nice. And you guys like spelled it crazy. All right, the Throwing Dead. You're the big winner, big dog. So email me or DM me over on Facebook or Instagram. And, you know, all I need to do is get your address, and I'm going to ship this sucker right off to you tomorrow. Okay, and look, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do a bonus giveaway, okay? Because you guys are awesome, all right? Here's what I'm going to do. For a full pack of TDIDI pins, that's all the pins that you see up in there. The Heartbreaker, the Hey Now, the Army. Come on, the TDIDI Army pin, I know you want that one. The TDIDI logo pin, and the Downtown Boom pin. The Downtown Boomtown pin. We're now going to play Name That Tune with the same one. First person to say what song that's from, boom, gets the full pin pack. Name that tune, that James Brown tune. I hope some of you didn't drop out. But like before, I was like, oh, someone else won. I'm just gonna leave this stream. You didn't even know we were gonna give a second giveaway. And by the way, to all those people that did leave before that, losers. You guys in here, you're the real winners. So name that tune for a full pack of TDIDI pins. The big payback! Wes K wins the pin pack for the payback. Wes, nice work, big dog. You and the Throwing Dead, and the rest of you, Jim Seymour, X to the Z, who got that right. You are hookers after my own heart. It's always going to be James Brown giveaways up in here, so you might as well start studying up on your James Brown stuff. Mark, I knew you were still here. You know why? Okay, kids, we did it. Throwing Dead, Wes K, congratulations. All the rest of you that came and hung out with me this Monday night. Like, I was feeling like crap all day, and now I'm feeling awesome. And it's all you guys' fault. I always feel so much better after hanging out with you fools. So thank you for coming and hanging out. Let me get James. Let me sign us out with some James Brown. Should we hit it and quit it?
Let's hit it and quit. Can we
Let's
hit
hit
it
it
and
and
quit?
quit. And until I catch you fools on the next one,